Foreign Minister Penny Wong has accused Greens Senator Mehreen Faruqi of spreading misinformation during a fiery Senate estimate session on Thursday. The discussion, which touched on various foreign policy issues, became particularly contentious when the ongoing conflict in Gaza was raised. Minister Wong faced numerous questions on Australia's foreign policy, but tensions peaked when Senator Faruqi criticised the Albanese government's stance on Israel. Faruqi claimed the government was offering preferential treatment to its ally in the region, accusing it of inaction in the face of significant casualties from Israel's military operations against Iran-backed militants. "You've issued statements of concern repeatedly," Faruqi said. "But these amount to empty words. Your strategy has failed to restrain Israel. Why won't you take stronger action? Why not impose sanctions on Israel or expel the Israeli ambassador? You've done so with other nations." In response, Wong asserted that Australia could not single-handedly resolve the Middle East conflict but could work collaboratively with international partners. "I understand your political stance," she began, only to be interrupted by Faruqi, who retorted, "This isn't just a political stance. There's genocide occurring. It's not a political issue." After the exchange was calmed, Wong explained, "No country has imposed sanctions on Israel. Sanctions are effective only when implemented collectively. Your proposals, while politically motivated, won't end the conflict. They are a gesture, not a solution." Faruqi countered, "A genocide is happening, and your government is doing nothing to intervene." She also raised the death of Australian aid worker Zoma Frankham, who was killed by an Israeli drone strike in Gaza. The Australian government's report on Frankham's death highlighted significant failures in Israeli military practices. Faruqi demanded to know what steps the government was taking to obtain Israeli military communications linked to the strike. Wong responded that the Australian embassy was working to secure the audio but had not received it due to its sensitive nature. She expressed the government's commitment to protecting aid workers and civilians in conflict zones, noting her prior advocacy on the issue. However, Faruqi pressed further, accusing the government of being influenced by external forces. "What's preventing meaningful action? Is it pressure from the US, the pro-Israeli lobby, or does your government simply not value brown lives? If so, be honest with the Australian public," she said. Wong rebuked the allegations, stating, "Senator, we mourn every life lost. I have spent my career advocating for equality and against prejudice. Your assertions are deeply offensive and false. We can disagree on policy without resorting to personal insults, yet your approach often descends into the derogatory." The exchange highlighted the ongoing political and ethical debate surrounding the Gaza conflict, which has resulted in over 40,000 Palestinian deaths. Senator Faruqi's allegations of genocide and government inaction underscore the complex diplomatic considerations facing Australia in addressing the crisis. While Wong defended the government's measured response and emphasized the need for international collaboration, the session revealed the deep divisions within Australian politics over the nation's role in advocating for peace and accountability in the Middle East. This incident serves as a reminder of the delicate balance Australia must strike in navigating its foreign policy, particularly in highly charged and deeply polarizing global conflicts. For more updates on this and other critical stories, subscribe to stay informed. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Dialogue is the first step to understanding.